What an absolute result that was. It's actually equaled my PB. We've had a bite. Actually, we've had 2 bites. It is an absolute mega fish. What is doing video? I am back on the bank and you join me on the magnificent Horseshoe Lake in Lechlade-on-Thames. It's a mega place, very historic venue in the fishing world, and a place that up until very recently I'd never fished. We come here a few weeks ago, had a mega session on here for our first visit, and I couldn't get the place out of my head and wanted to come back and have another go. Now, I know we have said we are going to be fishing different venues this year, and that is true. We've got a few different venues lined up already, and we're going to have some mega content coming, but I couldn't get this place out of my head. I had a chance to come up and do 24 hours, so I thought, you know what, I got to have a go and scratch that itch. So we're back on here, having a go, and we're going to see if we can catch a few. Now, obviously, location is so important, and I need to have a good walk around, see if I can find some fish. Hopefully I can. And then we're going about getting some rigs on them, getting some bait on them, and seeing if we can have a few. So anyway, let's crack on, have a good walk around, let's try and find them, and let's see if we can catch some more horseshoe carp. Let's get on it. Right, I've just borrowed all the kit down from the car park. It's a bit of a walk, but I'll be honest, it's made a lot easier with my new toy. Yes, I've decided to invest in a power barrow. I've got one of the Fox transporter barrows. Mega bit of kit. Very impressed with it. And I will, at some point, try and give you a little bit of a talk through on it and sort of what I think about it and why it's so good. I don't tend to do reviews, to be honest, because a lot of the kit we've got, we obviously don't buy because we're obviously consultants for ProLogic, but ProLogic don't do a power barrow. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to invest in one myself. So yes, I did buy this bad boy, so I thought I can do a bit of a review on it at some point and let you know what I think. But so far, it is absolutely spot on. Anyway, we're down in the swim that I was in last time I was here. I've seen a couple of fish show out in front of here, so I'm actually thinking I might chuck a couple of rods out here, even if it's just for a bit, just to see if anything happens. So I've seen fish at the top end as well, but like I said, it's definitely stitched up a bit up there. There's quite a few guys up there at the moment, and I don't want to sort of go and sort of get stuck in the crowd up that end, because I think the fish could push out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically just wrap the rods up to where I was fishing last time, send out a couple of singles with some little PVA sticks on them, because that is actually what I caught on last time I was here, and just fish for an hour maybe, just see if I get any quick action. If I do, I'll probably just end up sticking in here, obviously putting some bait in and seeing how it goes. If not, I'm going to watch the water and just see if anything else shows. If I don't see anything else, I might stick it out anyway and just commit to the swim, but at least it means I'm not committing that quickly and I can quite easily move if I need to. So that's the plan of attack. So let's get some rods out, let's chuck a couple of rigs out, see if we can get a bite, and let's go from there. Right, well, I've just had a bite on one of the rods while it's been led on the deck. I actually had a bit of a drop back, just seen that the line had gone a bit slack, and we've had a fish. Now, it's not the intended species, but it is an absolute mega fish. It's a tench, but it's a big one, and it's actually, it's actually equaled my PB. I can't believe it. It's got £9.12 and it is an absolute chunk of a thing. Look at that. £9.12 on a single hook bait with a little PVA stick on that spot that I had the fish on last time I was here. That is an absolute mega fish. I am really chuffed with that. When I was playing it, it didn't seem that big. It went into the net and I thought it might be a 7, possibly an 8, but £9.12. What a fish. Just look at the belly on that thing. I don't know if that's spawn, but very chunky fish. What an absolute result that is. Anyway, we're getting back, and I'm going to try and put a bit of bait out now and see if I can get some carp, because that is a nice fish, but obviously I'm here for the carp. So anyway, what a result. Go on. What an absolute result that was. I am so buzzing to have had that fish. I know it's not a carp, it's not the species we've came for, but to equal your PB tench is still an absolute result. I'm very happy to have caught that fish. It was an absolute unit of a fish. A lot of its weight was properly up the front, really fat thing. Don't know if that was spawn or whether that was just how it was, but yeah, very big chunky fish, very wide as well. So really happy to have that. Hopefully the proportions come out well on the video. I think it did. It looks all right. I've had a little look at it and it seems pretty good, so hopefully you'll appreciate that one. I know most people watching this are going to be obviously wanting to watch carp fishing, but I really love all species of fish, and a specimen is even more special. So yeah, I'm absolutely chuffed with that. And it actually turns out that someone had a 12-pound tench out of here the other day, so there are some really big fish in here. And you know what, I think I might actually come back and target them soon, because I tried going out for a tench session last week, I think it was, and it did not go to plan. I had an absolute disaster, mainly with the line on the reels. I ended up getting frap pups and crack offs, and oh, it was a disaster. So anyway, let's not talk about that. Back to the fishing today. So obviously I've had that bite. It wasn't obviously a carp, but there's not to say there's not any carp out there. I haven't seen anything show in the area since I've been here, but I'm still confident that there's going to be fish about, and I do think as we go into evening and night, there's a chance that the fish might move in onto that zone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick in the area I'm in, and I am going to put some bait out. I'm going to make up some bait, put a load of bait out on that spot, give them a load of bait. Hopefully that'll bring some fish in and get them rooting around, and maybe we'll be able to pick up a carp off of it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the rod sorted again. I'm going to get some bait made up, get it out there, and let's see if that does the business. So the home is up then, and I've decided to commit to the swim. After having that tench, I decided to put a bit of bait in, to be honest. I saw what I think was a couple of fish show. It could have been tench, but if it was, they were big uns. But yeah, I think I saw a couple of fish show just off the back of the area, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give them some bait and just see if they want to play ball. So that's pretty much what I've done. I got the home up though, got everything settled in and sorted, and I've then just been watching the water, to be honest. I've not actually seen anything really show. It's been quite quiet. I've been looking all down the lake, all up the lake, and I've not seen a single fish show other than those ones that I've seen prior to that. So yeah, it's a little bit quiet at the moment. The lake doesn't seem to be as switched on as the last time I was here with Hugh, but you never know, it could switch on at some point and produce a bite. So that's the hope anyway, isn't it? So anyway, I'm going to just watch the water for the afternoon, see if anything occurs, and go from there. But I'm happy now. I'm fishing over a bit of bait. I'm feeling confident. It's nice to have had a tench. So if nothing else happens, at least I've had a bite, and it was equal to one of my PB. So yeah, I'm happy with that. But anyway, we'll leave it there, and I catch up to you a bit later, hopefully holding a fish. Just jumping in here then, it's time to announce the latest winner for our current giveaway. It was announced a couple of videos ago by Hugh. He did it in session at Phil's Lake in Abingdon. It was actually his last session on there, and he decided to do a giveaway for some Zig stuff. So it was a Zig bundle, and I'm going to announce the winner of that little bundle. So what we do is essentially take the link for the video that the competition was announced in. We obviously asked you all to comment and get involved and answer. I think it was what would be your number one breakfast and what would be your number one dinner if you were out on the bank. Loads of you got involved. We had loads of comments, so it was great. Thanks for everyone that got involved. We'd love to be able to give away something to all of you, but obviously we can't do that, so we just try and run these monthly competitions to try and give everyone a good chance of winning something. But anyway, I'm going to pick the latest winner now. So I've put the link into the comment picker. I'm going to just hit pick a winner, and it's basically going to pick someone for me. Okay, so job done. So the winner is Jaden Webb 2119. So Jaden Webb 2119. You are the winner of this month's giveaway, and you put for morning bacon and eggs scrambled, sometimes on a hot cross bun, really buttered. It's the best. And for dinner, steak covered in garlic with some sides and a dessert a lava brownie. I mean, to be fair, that sounds pretty epic, so fair play to you. And I definitely agree with bacon and eggs in the morning. Absolute way to start the day, that is. Anyway, well done, Jaden Webb 2119. You're this month's winner, so we'll get the Zig bundle sent out to you. All you need to do is contact us, drop us a DM, and yeah, let us know where you are, and we'll obviously get that sent to you. Thanks to everyone that got involved. And going forward, obviously, we do a giveaway every month, so there's always a chance of winning something. Now, we will actually have a giveaway in next week's video, and we're going to a brand new venue, a brand new area we've not ventured into before, so I think it's going to be a really good one. So make sure you're subscribed for that bad boy. Anyway, back to the video. Good morning, and it is a good morning because we've had a bite. Actually, we've had 2 bites, so nice little result. I say nice little result in a positive sense, but it's not gone how it should go, if I'm honest. So basically, I'll tell you what's happened. So I was led in a bag this morning. I set the alarm quite early, and I was just led there watching the water, as I had a feeling if nothing happened in the night, I was going to potentially move this morning for the last few hours just to see if I can move on some fish. But I was led there, left hand rod, pings out the clip, very steady bite, and I thought, happy days, here we go. So obviously picked the rod up, played it for a bit, probably played it for 2 or 3 minutes, and then it all went a bit solid. And long story short, I could feel the fish kicking, but I applied some pressure, tried to sort of change the angle a bit, and it didn't budge, and eventually the fish has shed the hook. I guess that is the advantage of barbless hooks, is that it's easy for the fish to get rid of it if they do get caught on anything. So that is a good sign. Obviously the fish isn't going to get damaged or anything, but it's obviously a negative for me because it obviously means it's a lot easier for them to get away with it. But it is what it is. Anyway, I then redid that rod. I actually had the spare rod all wrapped up, ready to go to the spot. So I just put a fresh rig on that rod, sent that straight back out there. About 5 minutes later, I reckon, same rod, another bite, drop back this time. So I thought, yes, here we go, some fish have moved in. Maybe we'll be able to have a few here. So I'm obviously absolutely buzzing now, because I've got the second bite. Anyway, picked the rod up, it's kiting to the left, found it really odd, very jaggedy. And then a duck just appears out of the abyss and starts flapping around trying to get away. And yes, I've caught a duck. So not the ideal, if I'm honest. So yeah, a bit frustrating, but at least we've had a bite off of a carp. Obviously it's nice to have some action, nice that there are some fish around, and I've kind of got it half right. But yeah, I don't think the fish are down there in numbers, to be honest. So yeah, at least I've managed to nick something. It's just a shame it come off. So obviously we had that tench yesterday, which was an absolute banging fish, so I am still happy about that. But it's a shame we've obviously lost the carp this morning, but it is what it is anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit it out now for the morning in here. I've got about 3 hours of fishing before I'm going to pack up, so we've got plenty of time to probably get another one. So I'm hoping there's a few more fish knocking about, and maybe we will get another take and actually get a carp for the video. But yes, anyway, I'm going to go and put the kettle on. I'm going to have a coffee, watch the water for a bit, and see if we can get another fish for our effort. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's go get that kettle on. Pull up. hopefully you can hear me okay. The wind is hacking across as it has been throughout the session, but that is game over. The kit is all loaded on the barrow and I'm now going to make the walk back to the car park. Obviously helped out by my new friend, the power barrow. So yeah, it does make life a lot easier, but that is the end of the session. Unfortunately, I didn't have any carp in the end. It was just the one tench and obviously that loss this morning, but at least I managed to get a bite off a carp. I got the location half right and managed to nick a bite. It's just a shame it didn't go my way, but that is fishing. It is what it is. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video though. If you have, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We've got loads and loads of new venues lined up for the rest of the year. So hopefully we're going to bring you a load of cool content and some good stuff, show you some new venues, hopefully catch a few fish along the way. So yes, plenty of stuff to watch. Also, we do monthly giveaways, so make sure you're subscribed. We do giveaways for our subscribers every month, so you've got the chance to obviously get yourself some freebies to say thank you for supporting the channel. Now that is the end of the game. I'm going home, so thanks for watching. See you next week, 6:30 on the Tuesday. If you're getting out, be lucky. See you then.